All right, welcome back. Our movie today is Blue Beetle. I am Jared from some previous reviews. I've been gone for a while, but I'm pleased to announce that Movie Club is back. I am joined by...
Mace, who has been here for a pretty long while.
Yeah, he has.
Vivek.
And Aiden, who has also been here for a pretty long while, just like Mace. Tonight, who is not with us, as you can see, we are missing, I forget his name.
John,
Yeah.
John Boyle.
We are forgetting John. So sad how he couldn't be.
Did you say that?
But the movie that we watched today, or last week, was the movie Blue Beetle from DC. He is a character that was infected by this beetle that came from space, and it came from a company that they're testing on, and he became a really high-end superhero with nanotech and stuff. He was pretty cool. And his family are brokies, so he had to get a job, and that's why he got the scientific beetle, and he turned into a superhero. And yeah, on to you, Vivek. You can tell the rest.
So Blue Beetle was like he came from like a Mexican family, and there was kind of like two sides. Like one was like a richer side, and the other one was like a poorer side. And I feel like his family was in like a lot of legal troubles, and like Blue Beetle and like the rest of his family, because they're all, I feel like lots of times they're like cops after them, and they're like once their house got raided, so like they had a lot of legal troubles. They did, yeah, and it shows like later on he becomes like a superhero just because of his he got this thing that was like supposed to be a burger and fries, but then it turned out to be a like whatever the superpower thing, like the tech for like Blue Beetle, and then after that, that's like pretty much how he became a superhero.
Can I just say something real quick? So the reason he's in the legal troubles, is not really legal troubles, is because the police were after him. Well, it wasn't really the police.
It was Court Industries, which are like they hold the mantle of police in the city that he's in.
The police after you is legal troubles.
Yes, but that only happened like after the scarab went into Jamie, I think his name is.
I think like they call him Yami, but...
They were like illegal immigrants or something.
No, I don't think they were. All right, next question. What's the next question?
The podcast will be filmed Monday, September... Oh, sorry.
Buddy!
Okay, so were any of you guys familiar with Blue Beetle before seeing the movie?
Yeah, I was. I came upon it in a video game that I got from Christmas called Injustice 2. And it has Blue Beetle in it. Yeah, that's a fighter. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have not ever been familiar with Blue Beetle.
I was also never familiar with Blue Beetle before I watched the movie.
Like, I mean, I am a comic geek. I know. I think, like, I learned more about, like, the movie version of him, but, like, I wasn't, like, who on earth is this kind of person? Like, the kind of person. Like, I knew who he was. Like, I mean, he was the Blue Beetle. That was pretty much all I knew. Like, Iron Man / Venom, but blue. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I know that this movie was pretty cool, so there had to have been some scenes that stood out to you guys, right? So, a scene that stood out for me was it was just a really cool scene where Blue Beetle was attacking all the raiders of the house. Like it wasn't the best scene, but it was just fun to watch. It was a fun part. I liked it. Vivek, like what scene stood out to you the most if you watched a good amount of it?
The scene that stood out to me the most was after one of his family members died. I think he was like his dad, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. After his dad died, the whole family was like obviously like depressed and stuff, and like
they turned emo.
And it was like one of the most like emotional scenes, and it like shows like how much of like a big and like close family they were, and like that was probably like the saddest part in the whole entire movie. So and that was
Yeah. Is either that or like the scientist? The one scientist who got like absolutely slaughtered by Carapax.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of sad.
Yeah. It was funny though. It was very
like
funny.
the main the bad guy who is
Yeah.
like,
He is like the bad guy, but when you watch the movie, you will realize he's not actually the bad guy.
well, I mean, he did bad things, but
It's not his fault because if you watch the movie, you will find out why it is not his fault. So watch the movie
why do they need to watch the movie if like we're giving so many spoilers?
because.
Well,
why
that's
not?
why you guys watching this film right here. That's why you're watching this because you want to see what the movie is like, right? So hit that subscribe button right now.
Oh, I mean, like it can't hurt to have more like people subscribe to our channel, can it, Mace?
Subscribe.
That can't hurt.
I say subscribe or else
Subscribe to the channel.
subscribe or tarantula will spawn in your bed tonight.
Spawn?
Tarantula, yeah. Yeah.
Any other scenes?
Any more scenes that stood out to you because it was a cool movie.
I don't think so.
I
No?
don't think so either.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Do you think this movie was trying to convey any message to the audience?
Yeah.
If so,
Yeah.
what do you think the message was?
I think the message was, well, this was pretty much just, I don't have like extensive notes here, so I guess. Well, it was conveying a message. The message was that like family is forever and true heroes are selfless, which is very much a boiled down message.
Yeah, kind of related to you. Family and friends are to be protected, and you should always look out for each and every one of them and not let, just one of them suffer in the ghetto, So, I'd say, since you're watching this, just protect your family and friends. It's a good thing to do, I'd say.
Yeah, especially in this time of political turmoil.
I think the message was just that, sticking together with your family and friends, because you'll do more like as a team than you are alone, and you'll be more successful. And
That is a good
if
point.
you're if you're ever like in a situation where you're fighting for your life, you'd do much better with like people that you care about surrounded by you than just you fighting by yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
they might get shot instead of you.
That took a dark turn.
I know, it really did.
The people watching this are about to get PTSD. So, Aiden?
I think a message was, I did not write this down, so I might stutter a little bit, but I think the message is like redeeming, like you can redeem yourself, I guess.
Redeem.
That's all.
Redeem yourself.
Yeah.
Redeeming qualities.
Just redeem yourself.
Yeah,
Just-
you can redeem yourself. Yeah, it's not impossible to.
It
redeem
isn't
yourself.
impossible. It's not impossible.
Well, Fax did it.
Just redeem yourself. Just do that.
Hey, miss, if you have something to say that is not related to this, do not say it into the mic because I'm talking. Do not interrupt me, please.
This is a good
As-
point.
Yeah, as I was saying, Fax, if you watch the movie, Fax does indeed redeem himself. So watch the movie.
Watch right now. Or else a tarantula will spawn in your bed tonight.
Unless, like, any of the stuff that we talk about, like, you might find, like, convincing you to not watch the movie.
Yep. All right.
But that would be
is
sad.
Here.
But that would be sad because it's a really good
but-
movie.
If there is, a message to the movie, then there has to be a theme, right? So, do you guys think that there is a such theme that they put in this movie? Like
Ooh, nice transition.
sibling rivalry or redemption, stuff like that? Because there has to be. I'm thinking of one.
Well, I think I just said a theme, which is redemption, like as I just said, with Fax. Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
I found coming of age to be a pretty good theme, not theory. A pretty prominent theme as like Jamie matures throughout the movie, becoming older, I guess.
I think a big theme, I can't think of all the parts right now, but would probably be sacrifice, because it was very family-based, this movie, and friend-based, so there's a lot of sacrifice happening all around.
Like 3 people died to protect others, and then like I don't know how many others like put
then-
themselves at risk.
And then the big part, the bad guy killed himself to kill the other
Oh.
scary lady.
Stop spoiling it.
I would say one of the common themes is 100% like redemption, but like, and another theme is just teamwork. That's like those were the two main themes, because redemption was like at the end he died, but he still redeemed, even though he like the main villain, he died, but he still redeemed himself as like a person who's not that bad after all. And it showed like, and that's why like Blue Beetle like showed mercy on him. He chose not to attack him more, and obviously about the teamwork thing, like just sticking with the family. And if you're ever in a situation where you're fighting for your life, if you're better off with your family than alone. So.
And relating to themes, is there any parts or, well, yeah, I'm gonna say parts. Any things or parts in the movie that kind of related to the Bible or any other religions that you know of? Anything related?
No.
Yes.
You go for
So,
sure.
In ancient Egypt, scarabs were regarded as sacred. Okay, fine. There was some other stuff. Kalida, like the scarab beetle of the blue beetle name, is like similar to a conscience, and also sounds a lot like Siri. Like seriously, like Siri, like as in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I'm
that
gonna
is
say.
related to the Bible or religion.
I'm gonna say Paul, because the bad guy. Let's think of the bad guy. But he.
Remember, if you don't have anything to say that's not related to the topic at hand, don't say it into the mic.
Continue. I didn't say into the mic though. All right, continue, Mace.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Paul, because when Paul was a bad guy, he followed all these rules. And let's think of the manager of the bad company that owned all this bad stuff. She was telling the guy, just bossing her around, kind of like what the rules were doing to Paul or Saul at the moment. And he did a lot of bad things, including murdering people that were innocent and didn't do anything, that he thought that did stuff that they didn't. Until that he turned and saw the good side, and he sacrificed himself to save Blue Beetle and kind of just destroy the company and get out of here. So yeah, I'm gonna say Paul. Yeah.
Is there anything that caught your attention in the film that you would want to discuss?
No, I wasn't thinking of anything.
No.
I did notice that in the beginning,
God.
created the heavens and the earth.
In the beginning, what happened?
Well, like at some point near the start of the movie, we do see some other beetles.
Don't you mean in the end? You see? I think you see the comic Blue Beetle, like the older. Blue
No,
Beetle
like
who
there are
went to
some
sea.
other like scarabs.
Oh yeah, there's like other colors of scarabs that went to other places.
Yeah, like I mean,
Sequel?
yellow beetle,
No
Red
way.
Beetle?
Rainbow Beetle.
green beetle. I mean, seriously, yellow beetle versus Green Lantern would like be a matchup.
Isn't it Yellow Lantern versus Green Lantern?
No, like a yellow beetle versus Green Lantern, because like Green Lantern probably couldn't really do much because he doesn't do well with yellow.
In a sequel, I could see another bad guy coming in, and the Blue Beetle beating him up and getting him out of there. That's what I say, a sequel.
Or maybe all the Beatles team up like the Power Rangers and go one big bad lantern, a yellow lantern, and they all beat up that yellow lantern because they're bad.
Maybe we could do go in the direction of like parasitic brain mind worms that control people's brains or whatever.
Power Rangers.
I think like
Like,
what's gonna
could
happen
happen.
is they're like all the other scarabs, like he's Blue Beetle, like Jamie, the main one in the one we watched. he's gonna be leading like a whole group of other Beetles, and then maybe there's like a whole group of like other like villains too, and then I think that's how it's gonna work.
Maybe we find out
So
like
maybe he'll make his own like Avengers of like the DC or something.
Yeah, think of Vivek. If you watch our podcast on the second Shazam movie, and if you maybe watch the second Shazam movie, from the first Shazam movie, he was alone, but now in the second Shazam movie, now he's together with a lot of friends. So, kind of made me thinking of a sequel being a bunch of Blue Beetles.
or
Was there a post credit or no?
there was a post credit. Wait, was there?
We didn't see it.
Oh yeah, there was a post credit. There was a post credit scene, and so there was like the camera zoomed in, and then like we got to the underground. I want to say Bat Cave, but like I think it's a bit more of a Beetle cave, where like the computer that they were using turns on, and it turns out that like Yummy's like Jamie, like people call him Jamie, but like I think it said Yummy.
Yummy.
Ramen? Wait, no, not the noodles.
Because the Blue Beetle's girlfriend,
Dad.
was the original Blue Beetle who didn't have a bunch of superpowers. And I guess he disappeared. And then he showed up in the computer and said, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And they hang up.
Well, for one, we just got something from our... We just got... I was getting to that. We just got something from one of our devoted listeners. Question that... What was the question again? Devoted listener?
The question was, what is the difference between the new Blue Beetle, the one in the movie, and the old Blue Beetle, the one Mace was talking about, where this Blue Beetle's new girlfriend, her dad is the old Blue Beetle, and he went missing.
The original one was like the comics.
Yeah, like that one was a bit more...
I wouldn't know because like I never read any of the Blue Beetle comics, so I don't know anything.
I
about
could
the
expect that Blue Beetle being like a 1960s comic.
Yeah, like the golden age of comics.
That Blue Beetle is like probably older. Like, of course they're older, but they're more like Batman, I guess, in a sense where he doesn't have powers like the new Blue Beetle does.
He has a bunch of gadgets.
Yeah, but he has skills. Like we've seen one of the gadgets. There's this.
The one with Gadget was like just the
Like the
Beetle.
grandma had the Gatling gun.
Yeah.
The disco Gatling gun.
There's a lot of cool stuff. All right, next question. Are we done with this?
And I'm guessing you viewers have been asking from this video the whole time, how good is this movie though? That's what we're going to answer.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, what would you rate this movie, Blue Beetle?
I would rate.
You go for it.
I would rate the movie maybe like a 7.5 or an 8.
Why?
Because like there are some movies that I enjoyed this more than like a lot of other movies I've seen, but there are a lot of other like superhero movies that I watched that I enjoyed much more like than Blue Beetle.
All right, Mace?
I'm going to say a 6.5 because it was it was action-packed, but I'm not always going for action-packed. I'm going to say you needed a good storyline, and that storyline wasn't the most
in-depth. It just wasn't there.
It wasn't interesting either.
Yeah, it was just, what they tried to do was just say, this guy, he got infected by a beetle, and then he became a superhero, right? And then, like, the whole other half of the movie was just him, like, prancing around beating up people, right?
That's, like, the thing about...
Being a super beetle.
So I thought... You just need a story. You can't just have a guy prancing around just beating up bad guys, right? You need that background, you know?
Well,
to make a good movie.
There was like the love interest, but like that was.
But that's not like a storyline.
Well, I guess it could be. Like Mace, I gave it a 6.5 out of 10, but like there were, like I mean, it was action packed, and no one hates that. But like
it's cool, but like you do need the story.
You need some depth.
But
I would rate this 7 because it's good, like lots of action, like what they said, and it's not because there's not much story. Like it had some background. It's just there's so many movies better than this that I like more. Well, not better, but movies I like more than this. But I would recommend you watch it if you like DC or love action and killing people and beating up bad people and
Yeah, if you play
Beetles.
GTA, this is the movie for you.
No, I
Would
repeat
you
your answer.
recommend this film? Explain.
Okay. Yes and no. It's funny. The hero is heroic. The violence is about as bad as, say, Star Wars violence. Stuff in Star Wars, I guess. But some
Lasers.
humor is iffy. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah. It's okay. Yeah, I'd watch it. Like it's not. I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch it, but I'm also saying that it's like it's an okay movie. So don't get too hyped about it. If you're like, well, let's have a movie. Let's watch Blue Beetle. You know. I would recommend this movie to like families who have kids 8 and over.
How many kids? 8?
Buddy. Kids who are like 8 years and over. Cause you don't want 2 little kids, but it's just a fun family movie. I'm gonna say.
I would definitely recommend this film. Cause like if you enjoy watching superhero movies and like you like DC and Marvel, it would just be a good movie. But like May said, it's not like a great movie. It's still like an okay movie. I would just recommend watching it if you like enjoy superhero movies, but it's like still okay. Like at first like I heard like a lot of good reviews, so I expected it to be like insanely good, but it's like it's not that good. It's an okay movie, but you should still probably watch it if you enjoy watching superhero movies.
All right. My turn. Kind of like what Jared said. Yes and no. It's like there's action, there's story. It's pretty good, but it's not like I'd go back to watch it again, or like if it's on Netflix, I wouldn't really watch it again. It's like a one and done type of thing, I guess. Like you watch it, and then you kind of forget about it.
I agree with that.
You came, you saw, you conquered, kind of thing.
Yeah, it was an okay movie. We're just gonna stop it there. Yeah, it was an okay movie.
Yep.
Thanks for watching the movie club.
Monday Movie Club.
The Moon Day Movie Club.
Moon Day?
Yeah. Thank you for watching and hit that subscribe button.
And the like button and comment.
The life
Hit
button.
the bell. Or Tarantula was on your
Goodbye.
bed tonight.
Bye.